Spread in temperatures from what we saw on Monday. Some of us across eastern Nebraska struggled to make it into the lower 60s. Looking at Omaha, Nebraska City, just at 61 degrees. Then you notice further out west a 20-degree temperature difference. Chadron got up to 81 degrees yesterday with some middle ground in the middle 60s. But we certainly felt like fall throughout the day yesterday. Not so much in western Nebraska, but expecting them to join this pictures. We experienced even a cooler day yet still into today. Some colder air is pulling in from the north and east. Those winds have been picking up overnight. You notice that a little bit. Looking at our Allo Communications camera at South 21st and L Street. Mostly clear skies again. So temperatures aren't as cold this morning, right at around 44 degrees in Lincoln, still 46 in Omaha, Nebraska City, with some middle 30s out there in northern Nebraska. O'Neill, Valentine, even Chadron falling down into the middle 30s. But look at these winds. Yeah, anywhere from 10 to 15 miles per hour nearby, especially in and around I-80 and Grand Island, noticing a little bit of a higher wind this morning as well. It is producing a wind chill, so it's feeling several degrees cooler as you first step out the door this morning. But our coldest night is really going to come tonight into tomorrow morning as we see a few clouds out and about right now. A few radar returns in Iowa too. Likely at this point, still none of that making it to the ground with still such dry air in place. And now a reinforcement of some drier air with winds out of the north and east. A few passing clouds possible throughout this morning, but other than that, will be mostly quiet and still plenty of sunshine throughout the day on Tuesday, but only warming to a high in the upper 50s today. That's below normal by about 10 degrees, with winds picking up a little bit throughout the afternoon as well, gusting around 20 miles per hour. But tonight, temperatures falling into the upper 20s for our coldest night of the season. A chilly morning and likely our first widespread freeze that we'll see across southeast Nebraska. And that's why the National Weather Service has upgraded that freeze watch to a freeze warning for all of us in those purple shaded counties, with temperatures falling as low as 26 degrees in this area. So it's going to be a colder morning. If you haven't unhooked the pipes and the hoses, things like that, winterize some of those pipes, tonight will be, and before we get into tonight, a good idea, kind of bring in some of those sensitive plants as well. But other than that, we aren't going to be that cold throughout the rest of this week. You'll actually see temperatures warming back into the 50s for those overnight lows and highs in the 70s by the end of this week, and still looking into some rain chances by the end of the week as well. Friday night and into Saturday, we'll hope for that. Right now, that system looking to stay fairly west, but enough to produce a chance here, and for the first time mention that throughout this month.